Oh boy, Modern Warfare 3 is only a couple days away, and there's already leaks on the DLC content coming within Season 1. In this video, we're going over all of the DLC weapons, the maps, and potential operators we could see within the first, I can't believe I'm saying this, before the game releases, first major update for the new Call of Duty. If you guys want to stay up to date with any and all news, updates, best class setup, settings, tips and tricks, anything Modern Warfare 3, feel free to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn those post notifications. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, Modern Warfare 3 Season 1 is set to go live on December 6th, so a couple of weeks after the game's initial launch. It's dropping within the first month window of the game releasing, like their previous Call of Duties before, and I think this is actually a very good move because whenever the game does release, it's always important to go ahead and start off strong with some new content. I'm putting air quotes around new content. Now, there was a leak prior, right when the beta went live, about how these seasons per se are going to be, I'm gonna put air quotes, themed around previous Call of Duties. Like, we're gonna have Advanced Warfare themes, Black Ops Cold War themes, Black Ops 2, World War II themes. I don't believe that's actually true according to the leaks so far. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the DLC weapons. Now, for me personally, we already have a stacked list of weapons that are releasing at launch, so I think we have that already covered. That's already in the bag. It's not like we have a bunch of random guns that we don't really know. We have a bunch of guns that we wanted to see for years and maps that we wanted to see for years coming into a Call of Duty game. Now, the first DLC weapon we could see within Modern Warfare 3 Season 1 is the Ram 7. This is gonna be an assault rifle, and if you played Modern Warfare 2019, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It's that gun. So air quotes around new DLC weapon. I'm putting a screenshot of this weapon on the screen right now to go ahead and refresh your memory or let you guys know exactly what this is. I'm honestly not surprised they're doing this. A lot of weapons in the Modern Warfare 2019, especially the DLC weapons, were quite good. Now, for me personally, I think I would have probably held off on the Ram 7 as far as the first round of DLC weapons coming within the game, at least for the assault rifles. I definitely would have brought the AS Val because we have not seen an AS Val type weapon in a Modern Warfare game in quite some time. So if we had the AS Val dropping within Season 1 of MW3, I think that would have been a better decision. But I can almost guarantee we're going to eventually see that gun within Modern Warfare 3, potentially in a future season, especially if they're not going to go ahead and keep that leak true to date where all of the themes of the seasons are going to be based on prior Call of Duty. So the Ram 7 is the first DLC assault rifle we should see within the game. Now, the second DLC weapon is actually going to be a light machine gun, and it's going to be called the TAC Evolier. Now, the real name of this weapon is actually called the FN Evolise. I believe I'm saying that properly. Let me know down in the comment section if I completely butchered it. I'm going to go ahead and put a screenshot of this gun on the screen for you guys to take a look at. Definitely pretty cool. Now, the funny thing about this is we literally did not see very many LMGs at all within Modern Warfare 2 during their entire DLC cycle. So I kind of find it interesting. They're starting off with obviously an AR. They have to do that. I mean, if there's, you know, the first season in a COD game that doesn't have an AR, something's not right. So obviously we have an AR. Now we have an LMG, which I was honestly surprised because typically we would get an AR and an SMG and then potentially like a sniper rifle or a pistol. That's usually what they do, but they're starting off with an AR and an LMG. Pretty cool, something different, and honestly, you know, I'm all for it. I have not seen a weapon like this in Call of Duty previously, so I think this is gonna be a massive W. Hopefully it is good. Now, the third weapon we're getting within the Season 1 update within Modern Warfare 3 is actually a sniper rifle, which is really interesting because, again, unlike Modern Warfare 2, it seems like they're doing a lot of things differently. Some things that they probably should have started doing at the start of, you know, Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2. I believe that's kind of when they started to transition all their efforts and kind of gave up on Modern Warfare 2. Yes, it's completely two different dev studios, but you can kind of tell when a studio just doesn't care anymore. And I feel like within season 4, especially season 4 Reloaded of Modern Warfare 2, that's kind of when things started to go downhill. My personal opinion, we are actually getting the XRK Stalker, which is going to be a sniper. Now, the real name of this weapon is going to be called the Codex CDX 50. I'm gonna go ahead and put a screenshot of this weapon on the screen right now. You guys take a look at. Hopefully I'm going ahead and pronouncing this stuff right, because I'm not a gun buff. You guys let me know down in the comment section if I am pronouncing it right. I know you guys are gonna do that, but definitely pretty interesting here. I'm really curious as to how this is going to perform. So hopefully it is a massive W, and it's a gun that a lot of people, you know, especially in the sniper community, can enjoy, because honestly, it's in the best interest to cater to all communities very early on within the Call of Duty's life cycle. You want to, you know, accompany assault rifle players, you want to accompany LMG players, you want to accompany as well sniper players, because I believe those are, you know, one of the 3 biggest groups of players in the game, next to SMG users as well. Now, speaking of SMGs, we also are going to be getting an SMG during the Season 1 Reloaded update, and that's going to be called the HRM9. This is going to be a submachine gun. I'm going to go ahead and put a screenshot of this on the screen for you guys to take a look at. The real name of this weapon is going to be called the Beretta PMX. So they're literally going ahead and catering to all type of playstyles very early on within Modern Warfare 3, and this is a very smart decision. We have an AR, we have a submachine gun, we have an LMG, as well as a sniper rifle. The only thing they did not cater was a shotgun, but I believe adding a shotgun in the beginning of a game's life cycle is probably not the best decision, because that kind of does promote, you know, more or less rat playstyles, you know how I like to call it, rat playstyles. I think it's definitely a good decision to kind of bring in more of ranged weapons, if you know what I mean, off rip, and then start to, you know, sprinkle in shotguns, pistols, and obviously melee weapons as the game does progress. I'm really curious when they're going to start bringing in the melee weapons, because it always happens, but so far the leak list looks quite good, because we don't have any melee weapons or pistols or shotguns thus far. Now, we are subject to be getting another DLC weapon as well within the Season 1 update. This could potentially drop within Season 1 Reloaded, or go ahead and drop with its original launch, and that's going to be the ARX 160. We saw the ARX 160 in previous Call of Duties. We saw it in Ghost, we saw it in Infinite Warfare, we saw it in Advanced Warfare. This is a gun that, you know, honestly, I personally enjoyed it. I didn't think it was a bad gun at all. So let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about the ARX 160. It had different names. Sometimes they called it the OSA, but you know, it's the ARX 160. I'm putting a screenshot of this on the screen right now if you guys take a look at. If you guys have not played the previous Call of Duties or want to refresh your memory, honestly, I think this is a very good start within Modern Warfare 3 Season 1. Yes, it is a lot of weapons we've already seen before, but at the same time, I'd rather them bring in content that, you know, we're familiar with and we actually like, instead of going ahead and bringing in a bunch of new things, quote unquote, new things that potentially could break the game or make it less enjoyable for everyone. 5 guns, that's pretty damn good, and they're all ranged weapons. I personally can't complain about that. Now, let's talk about DLC maps. We are scheduled to get at least 3 maps released within the Modern Warfare 3 Season 1 update. Now, these can come within Season 1's drop as well as the Reloaded update. There isn't a hard confirmation on all of this, but we could be getting new maps, air quotes around new maps, as well as remastered maps. Now, funny or not, there actually is a leak of a remastered map. Surprise, surprise. Shipment. Now, Shipment is actually making a return within Modern Warfare 3. Now, I know a lot of people are upset about Shipment making a return, or, you know, are now going to be upset about Shipment making a return, calling it a lazy addition. But let's be honest here, guys. Shipment, as much as we've seen it in every single Call of Duty game, it is a fantastic map to get a lot of kills on, level up weapons, and overall just speed up the progression process. And I think that's exactly why they're going ahead and bringing it. All of the challenges you need to do to level up weapons, all the challenges you need to do to unlock camos and just generally level up, you can get done in Shipment twice as fast than the other maps. Now, obviously, we have a lot of good maps coming within Modern Warfare 3 already, But let's be honest here, guys. Again, shipment is a good addition to pretty much any Call of Duty game that they can make a return to. Now, is it going to be the Modern Warfare 2 iteration shipment? Probably. There actually already is an artwork of the game, you know, Modern Warfare 3, the actual game, you know, running on the Modern Warfare 2 shipment. So it's probably going to be the same exact thing. They could make some changes. They're probably going to do some seasonal changes, you know, for the holidays like they did within Modern Warfare 2, but shipment is making return. Now, the other maps that we could see potentially could be from Modern Warfare 3, the OG Modern Warfare 3 itself, or they could go ahead and branch out and potentially, you know, pick and grab maps from Black Ops Call of Duties. But at the same time, I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to literally do the same thing they're doing right now within Modern Warfare 3, within the next Black Ops Call of Duty, where they're going to bring in all the fan favorite maps and have those drop, like all of them, when the game does officially release. Let me know down in the comment section what Modern Warfare map, or, you know, Infinite Warfare map, COD Ghost map would you guys like to see within Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, because all those can come to this game. They're all Infinity Ward style maps, all Sledgehammer style maps, so they can pick and choose a lot of maps. And honestly, you know, we could be playing on some pretty crazy maps this year, which honestly I'm all for. Again, let me know down in the comment section right now what you guys think about this. And then finally, we do have leaks on some operators, or not really leaks, but we have some speculation on what type of operators we could see within the season 1 update. Now, this is kind of where the original leak about how all these seasons were going to be themed. Personally, I don't think we'll be getting a lot of just, I should say, new operators coming to the game. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of fan favorite characters from previous Call of Duties coming in this game, you know, that were in, you know, the Infinite Warfare, the Modern Warfare, anything that was developed by Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer. I think they're going to quite literally pick and grab people from those games and bringing them into Modern Warfare 3 and kind of just mixing and mashing and just going crazy. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. Would you guys like to have Infinite Warfare operators? Would you guys to have COD Ghost operators in this game? Because personally, as weird as that does sound, I do believe that would be a pretty cool way to go ahead and integrate kind of like 20 years of Call of Duty into this game. Not so much for the guns, even though the guns would be cool. I do kind of want them to still bring in some quote unquote original weapons. But as far as operators go, I think that would be cool to go ahead and have the operators from other, you know, Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer games, Call of Duties in this one. I mean, imagine being able to play as, you know, Ajax from Ghost. Imagine being able to play, you know, as Elias from Ghost, or, you know, some of the operators from Infinite Warfare. I think that'd be pretty cool. So I think they should do that. I really do think they should do that. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think, man. Season 1 is looking pretty interesting. Remember, this is going to be a Call of Duty that's going to be kind of celebrating 20 years of Call of Duty being our thing. So they're going to be bringing in a bunch of stuff. So if you have not seen or heard about something you're excited about, it's probably going to come at some point, at least I hope. Knock on wood that it comes at some point. So if you guys enjoy, again, make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications to stay up to date with any and all news about Modern Warfare 3. The game's about to release, and you best believe I'm going to keep you updated before release and when the game does obviously release and after. So catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.